Loosen up your buttons, babe. I ain't seen nothing yet. Loosen up your body, babe. We ain't seen nothing yet.
Loosen up your butt. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Melissa. It's a great Friday, y'all. We're having fun.
We're having a great time.
Yeah, we're having a great time. We're bringing our greatness and our funness. I shouldn't say our greatness.
That's all right. No, that goes great.
We are great. Okay?
Our greatness.
As in O-U-R, not A-R-E.
R.
R. Or R. Like a little dot. But what up, everybody? How are you today? We're so glad that you have joined us.
Ooh.
You know, this month, y'all, has just been crazy. Like, you know, things have been happening left and right. Stuff with guests have been happening. And so, you know, we're just making things work. We're making things go. But I have the amazing Lenny Archuleta in the house today. What?
Thanks for calling me amazing, by the way.
Yes,
I'm okay.
No, he's
I'll accept the
amazing.
compliment.
He is amazing.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, we
cool.
are. Here, let me move us
I could see us.
so we could see your guys' live comments.
Wow, nice.
Everything.
Appreciate that.
Let me hit the share so we could get both live comments and watch party comments. So, yeah, guys, we're just hanging out in the studio today. You know, we're just going to talk about a little bit of everything because, you know, I feel like every time me and you are in the studio, we have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. It's fun to be here. I love the radio, the studio. It's fun to be on here with you. Thanks for having me.
Yes. Thank
Good time.
you.
We're going to have a fantastic time today.
So I'm excited. And, you know, before we get today started, y'all, I just want to give my son, my baby, he's going to get mad at me because, you know, he's like, don't share my stuff on Facebook. Don't do this. You know, he's a teenager, so he's like, he's in that stage, right? So I'm not allowed to, but today I'm going to do it without his permission.
Well, we had it up.
He's still there. We're okay.
There we are.
Oh, there we are.
There we are.
But today is my son's 17th birthday. Happy birthday, Nicholas.
Party.
Son. Yes, I love you so much, son. You bring so much joy to my life. And I'm just so excited to see what else God has in store for you. This year he graduates. He's already a senior.
That's awesome.
And so I just wanted to share off my baby with you. Our kids are always our babies. Those who are parents know, no matter how big they get, you know, they're still your baby. And then he's my firstborn, so he's like my baby.
That's awesome.
Yes, so happy birthday, Nikolai. Happy birthday, son. I love you. And when I get home, we're going to eat some cake.
I was about to ask that question, if you guys are going to do something for him.
Yes. Well, we're actually going to go out to eat to the Olive Garden, but we're going to do that on a Sunday, either tomorrow or Sunday, because we're going to celebrate my parents' 47th anniversary. They've been married, and his birthday together, so just big old thing.
Sounds amazing. I love Olive Garden. Endless, is that soup and salad with breadsticks? Endless breadsticks with
Yes,
that? Yeah.
yes.
That's what I usually get. You can get all the other stuff, but usually that's my go-to because it's cheap, right?
Yeah.
We're giving a shout out to Olive Garden right now.
Shout out Olive Garden, you know, sponsor me. I'll take all the
Yo, we got you. You guys gotta get us.
Get us, okay? Okay. We
Have our backs.
I like the chicken scampi with extra breadsticks, extra marinara sauce.
Sounds good.
You know, so sponsor me. Call me Olive Garden.
Hit us up.
I'm just down the street
Hit
from
her
you.
up, I mean. You gave me up.
We're in this together.
I'll be that, what is that? The bridge person? And you can climb over me. I'll be like this.
You're like, I'm the moral support person.
So I'll bridge to the person, to the manager, and you climb over my back, try and get that sponsor, then climb back to KUHS. Woo! I don't know what I'm talking about.
We're going to do it all.
That was a bad analogy, but
No, it's good. It's good.
That's all right.
Be the bridge. Grow with the bridge. Come on. How many know that the bridge is the strongest, right? It helps take us across. Come on.
Oh,
I like the
man.
bridge there, you know.
Woo!
Like that.
I feel that. Awesome.
I feel it, yeah. So what's been happening? What's new?
Well, you know what's new with Henry. Had some things go down in the family, and Mr. Henry had a little setback, but with his health. But we're back on track, and here we are today with me.
Don't think that's a bad thing. You're like, with
Well,
me.
with my dad, well, with me, it's been honestly helping my dad out get on a vegan diet. Something that I've been predominantly trying myself lately. I've been on it before in the past. Working full time here at KUHS Studios, and then also GWiz Computers. Shout out to GWiz Computers if you need your computer, laptop fixed, or your phone fixed. I can definitely help with that. So, yeah, I've been here working full time. After COVID, I definitely parted ways with my old job, but it was kind of a blessing in disguise. So yeah, it's been good. I've actually came back to my old business too, which is it's called Good Old Lumber Skateboards. It's GOL Sports is the abbreviation now, which I sell used sporting goods and stuff like that, bicycles, Garmin watches and stuff like that I kind of flip, I guess, but it's been good. I love doing it.
That's good.
I've come back to what my roots, honestly.
So see, yeah, it was a blessing in disguise, right? And
Yeah.
Michelet, who's actually one of one of our greatest on here,
Sweet.
always
Shout out.
tuning in. But Michelet is actually a vegan, so if you need help with vegan stuff, Michelet, she got you.
Sweet.
You know, don't get me, girl. I'm all meat.
Honestly, I'm not one of those people, and even when I was younger, when people would do drugs and they'd be like, you need to do this, take a hit of this joint. And I'd be like, yo, calm down. No, do this. Kind of relates to now where, when you're a vegan and, if you want people to do the same thing, you're like, you got to do this. What's wrong with you? I'm not really like that unless you're having heart attacks. If you have a heart attack, I'm definitely going to be on that tip. But, I'm not trying to force anybody to do that. But, yeah, that's cool that she is a vegan. Shout out to, what's her name again, Michelle?
Oh, her name's Michelle, but I call her Michelle.
Okay, Michelle. My bad.
Everyone's always like, what?
Yeah.
So, funny story. That's how I got introduced to her as Michelet when I first met her. And they were just doing it because that was like a nickname,
Right.
And then, so I didn't know that. I really thought her name was Michelet. So this whole time, and then they're like, no, it's Michelle. And I was like, oh. So I was like, well, you're Michelet to me.
No, I feel that. That's cool. I mean, because there's an E instead of an I.
Ooh, jackfruit.
Cool. What's up?
Jackfruit tastes like meat. Oh.
Yeah, and I mean, there's all kinds of alternatives. I mean, some people are like, oh, beans and rice. I get tired of having that every night. But just think about it. If you're having a burger every night, you're having a burger every night. So it's the same thing. Beans and rice is a great alternative. Corn. I mean, there's so many vegetables, avocados, peanuts, freaking pecans. I've been, eating all kinds of that stuff lately. I mean, I guess you can call it cheating. So I'm more vegetarian right now, where you, ombers, like, I'm sorry, she's trying to get on me. No, but.
No.
It's all, because you're no. But you say yes. Who is that? Is that Beyonce? That's Beyonce, yeah. But no, I mean, I went to Taco Bell yesterday. They actually have a bowl over there you can get. The only downside is they have sour cream and cheese on there. I didn't know that, but you could probably order it without that with extra beans and rice. So boom, there you go.
There you go.
Vegan diet at Taco Hell. I'm giving shots out everywhere now.
I know. Okay, I love Taco Bell, y'all. Okay.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with it. Actually, it's the healthiest way you can go, which is weird. Except for the flour tortillas. Those are definitely heart cloggers. But, yeah, I mean, now that I know it, I've known it runs in my family because of my grandparents. But now that it's hit my father, I definitely am more adamant about it. And, I like to preach about it, but I'm not going to make people. You know what I mean? So if they want what they want, just put some pineapple on that pizza. Just kidding.
Yes, no.
I hate that.
Pizza.
Do you like pineapple?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you?
Here's the thing. So I went to a brewery with my friend. We ride bikes everywhere. You know that.
Yeah.
So he's like, you should try it. I'm like, I've never tried it. I'm like, I don't harp on people because of it like other people do. I tried it. It's not bad.
I harp on
It's
people.
definitely not bad. You harp on them for it, not liking it.
Yeah, I'm like, come on.
Like, get on my side.
Yeah, get on my side.
What is that called when you get on my level?
Get on my level. Level up.
Get on her level.
Okay, I know how to do that.
Yeah, I mean,
This sounds so
I used to have a friend at work. She's like, this is her TikTok thing or whatever. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
And then you throw it up and catch it.
Boom!
Boom!
No.
Boom!
We got it.
Oh, nuts. And that walk still has me perspiring.
Yes.
Went for a walk a minute ago, everyone.
He was awesome because, you know, he went for a walk and he got me a Mountain Dew. And
Guess this soda.
guess it.
If you guess it,
We'll buy you one.
yeah, we'll buy you one.
We'll buy
I
you
like
one.
that. We'll buy you a Taco Bell burrito.
We'll buy you a Taco Bell burrito if you can guess that soda.
And a fountain drink.
Un fountain drink?
Un fountain drink.
Get a soda.
Yeah? Yeah.
At Taco Bell, yes. And Nicole knows, yes. I love Taco Bell. Okay, I was like, if I ever pass away, I was like, y'all don't need to waste your money and have a funeral for me. I was like, just go to Taco Bell, have a Mountain Dew, a bean burrito with no onions, extra cheese, and do it in my memory. That's all you have to do. And it'll save you money, right?
There you go. That's sweet.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought I said morbid, but I'm not going to say it. My mind is weird. I'm sorry.
Your mind. No,
I mean, well, I think I've said this out loud before. Should I say it?
Do it.
No.
You already said it.
How much money you all are going to give me on Patreon if I say this?
I'll give you
No, screw it.
I'll give you my Mountain Dew.
I'm going to say it. Would you let your family... No, I'm not going to say it.
Oh, guys.
Should I say it?
Drop it in the comments. Should he say it? Tell
I say
me.
what's on my mind. Because she was saying when she dies, she wants a Taco Bell celebration. But I want to be cremated. Would I...
With ice cream? Is that what
Like,
you're
would you
gonna say?
spread my... would you eat me?
You
Not
know,
like me whole like cannibalism, but my
but that's basically like cannibalism. Except you could be
Sorry, I
like,
said it.
what are the Mexican spices? You'll just be like one of those.
Some
Like,
turmeric? Just kidding. Mexican spices are more like chili? Chili, green chili.
I know, but what, you know, like,
Camino, cilantro.
I always put this one on my pasta. Oh my gosh, I can't even think of
Really?
it
I mean,
right
there's
now.
that one that starts with a key.
Cayenne pepper.
Boom!
You know, you'll be like the little cayenne
Yeah.
pepper.
You put me in the bottle me?
Yes.
This is so bad. But no, like, yeah. That'd be awesome. You know, I wouldn't mind that. It's definitely morbid.
Yes.
Just kidding. No, I don't know if I
Yeah, I
do that.
know. Michelle is like, eat you what? Everyone's like, no.
Okay, so,
Guys, he went too far.
No, but like,
Okay, bring it back.
I'll bring it back. I want to be cremated now that you're talking about.
Yes.
I don't know why we're going with this, but would you want to be at the cemetery or like with your parents, like on the thing? You know, some people have ashes at the home.
Honestly, like, I know
Or you
it
want it
sounds
spread.
weird.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm probably like maybe a heartless person. I don't know. Okay, I'm not heartless, but I'm just like, I feel like when you pass away, or when I pass away, I feel like just cremate me.
But that's what
No.
you want, or did you want to be like buried?
Like, no, I'm just like, just get rid of me.
Like, throw me aside, just
Throw me
remember
somewhere,
just
like, you know,
remember me.
because like you're not there no more. I don't
Right,
know, like,
no, I feel that.
I don't know, but it's weird because like I wouldn't do that to my family.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like I wouldn't do that,
Sure.
which is weird. But like I feel like for me, because I'm like, I feel like I want to save my family money. And so, like,
Weird.
that's
I'll have to
like
think
my
about that.
thought, you know,
That
because I'm
sucks.
like, don't like, it's a like. Just don't do it. Like,
Right.
I'm like, just don't waste all that money. And you know, okay, like, especially like with my brother recently passing,
Gotcha.
you know, like these funeral homes and stuff like that, like they gouge you
Yeah.
for like every single thing. Like they prey on hurting people.
That sucks.
Let me tell you. And just like even some of the stuff that like, you know, like our family got charged for, I was just like, what?
Why?
Like in my head,
Right.
like really? Like, you know, like, what the heck?
I feel that.
And so for me, like, after seeing that, I was like, yo, just cremate me and get rid of me. Like, I know that sounds bad, but I'm just like, don't waste the money. Like, bury me in the backyard or something. Like, you know.
TLC episode. No, I feel that. That's exactly how I feel. And that kind of relates to the healthcare. I mean, America in general is for profit. And I think that's one of the major issues that we're having as young people growing up in this world, having to change that. And that's the huge fight right now, right? So we want universal health care, or at least I do. I'm not sure how you feel on that. And I think everyone's like, it's going to cost too much, blah, blah, blah. We're paying so much right now on the sides. I mean, $600 a month if you don't have a full-time job that gives you benefits. It's absurd. So yeah, I believe that, you know, America for profit, yes, that's great. You know, capitalism is great. But I think we need to cut off those things, healthcare, death in general, just those costs of those things that are actually natural and are going to happen. We need to, you know, it's a basic human right. So I believe that all that for-profit stuff that actually hurts people in the end is terrible.
And and it should just, honestly, like, I don't know, like, I was like, it should just be reasonable, you know, like, I know it costs money to do things, like, I understand that, but, like, there's just some things that, like, it just flabbergasted me, like, about, like, what they charge to do, like, little things of just, like, even combing your, like, the hair, little things, like, really, like, you charge for that, like, just to comb someone's hair, you know, like, it was just crazy to me. So, like, it just, I don't know. Like, for me, I'm just like, oh, I don't know. But then, like, on the other perspective, like, your family wants to do, you know, because they want to remember you and everything.
Exactly.
So, and I guess, you know, we say that now, but I guess, like, what, God forbid, but when the time comes, you know, you're just there.
Money is for the living, not for the dead. You're right about that, and we kind of agree here. But, yeah, I think, like I was saying earlier, I mean, if you cut those things in half, like, some things should not be for profit. I mean, I just don't think some things should be for profit. In business, I mean, I'm a business person. Like I said, I used to own a business, and I actually still do. I kept it going on the side as the side hustle, but, you know, that's great, and that's the American dream, but the for-profit healthcare is just horrible. And there's ways of getting around it, you know, Medicaid, Medicare. Obamacare was great, because if you didn't make $12,000 and over, I believe, you can get it. But what about those people who are making like 18? What about those people who are making 15 a year? And that's a bit of money. What if something goes wrong with them? You know, even the basic thing, you know, I don't know, scrape your arm skateboarding or something.
But like we know about it.
Break your thumb. No, but
like sideways.
Good. Well, I mean, I did, honestly. I mean, I'm talking about myself, really. But yeah, I believe in universal health care, and that'll never change.
So speaking of the American dream, right, we're talking about the American dream, but also this month is Hispanic Heritage Month, right?
Hell yeah.
And so we have a lot of the American dream out here happening with a lot of businesses. And one of the viewers that's actually on, Renato Castillo, he is actually Peruvian and has a Peruvian restaurant out in Aurora called Pisco Sour. So shout out Pisco Sour.
Love it.
But, you know, talking about the American dream and bringing our businesses to life as, you know, no matter, and it's such a broad spectrum. We were just talking about this because it's like, you know, you never know what to say because everyone gets offended when you're like Hispanic, Mexican, you know, like the whole thing. The Latinx community, the Hispanic community. But, you know, the American dream of, like, the Mexicans, the Spaniards, Guatemalans, Puerto Ricans, everybody coming to make the American dream and doing business. So how do you think that, like, helps our country? You know, because I feel like our people have, like, a big part in, you know, helping build as well, too. Like, I mean, everyone does. But, you know, like, you know, we out there.
No, I mean, this is great for our community. I think the more people that are actually doing business are going to become, like, people that other people, like, younger generations want to be like. They don't want to be, you know, I'm not going to say that word, just bad young people, which they're getting into things that they shouldn't get into, and they go down a path and straight to jail. Being able to know that there's a pathway to success in America for our community is huge. Yeah, and I just think that, you know, our community needs leaders there hasn't been a Latino or Latina president, but I think Alexandria, she's in there. She's doing it for us. I don't know if you're familiar with her.
Yeah, Cortez.
Yeah, and she's great. Mexican, Latino business owners across the board, Puerto Ricans, everyone, as long as we stick together and support each other, and then also just have the support of the whole community, because who doesn't like Mexican food, honestly? Everybody does. Some people live off of that. Americans live off of that in this area especially. We have always been a strong community, but we need to help our younger people on the right pathway. And I think that's, with business, that's what it does. You know, it breeds success. And as long as we can get our kids and our younger people doing that, yeah, that's a great thing. And just letting them know that there's a way for us to be great business people, leaders, and eventually, you know, maybe we'll have a president that's, you know, of us, or, you know, and we're for everyone. We're always for everyone. I truly believe that. We're not, you know, because we've been discriminated against, we won't discriminate when we're in power. And I guess that's you know, some people have that fear, you know, especially these right-wing militia people. But if we're in power, everybody's going to prosper, and that's just my belief. So yeah, I mean, having Mexican business owners, Latino, Latina, Puerto Rican, Dominican, whatever you are, if you have that Spanish last name and you're brown, obviously we come from a mixture of cultures, but I think, you know, having great leaders.
Name all the cultures right now.
I can't. But I mean, a lot of us are, you know, Puerto Ricans have, you know, 3 different things in them, maybe even 4, 5, 6, 7, who knows? I mean, but mostly Native American, the Tiano people from Puerto Rico, and then also Spanish. Here in Mexico, where the Spanish came through, you know, they conquered, or they said they conquered, or whatever, but they ended up having an integrated society, which became the mestizos. And, you know, that's just what we're a mixture of everything. And I think, what is it like? They have the liger. It's a tiger and a lion. So we're like the best of all worlds, I think, you know what I mean? So we have a lot to give to the community, even the American community, the Mexican community. And I think that we see it from all sides, and we can bring people together. So yeah, I just hope our kids and our young community can see that there's these ways to be successful in America. So yeah, I think that's great that they own businesses, and you know, they're really setting a standard for us in America that you can be successful.
Yeah, and I think sometimes, you know, they forget, like, how do I say it without saying it?
Well, nowadays a lot of kids are privileged. They didn't grow up. Because I think back in the 80s and 90s when I was growing, probably you're the same. I mean,
he's trying to age me here, y'all.
Well, I'm aging myself. I'm young. I'm 28. I just turned 28.
I just turned 22.
So
I'll be 23 this year, y'all.
Yeah, I mean,
my cash out.
What was that water? The water of rich.
This is the water of youth right here.
Thanks for that was a little cleaner than what it was earlier. But yeah, I mean, I just think it's great, you know, when you own your own business and you can help the community, and then just be a role model. So.
Yeah, I think, you know, we had back in May Senior Saturdays, that's what it was called here on the show. And one of the gentlemen on here, Steven, I know he has 2 last names. Gordy is the last name, though. Chavez Gordy, I think. But he, you know, to me was, like, outstanding about, like, how the Hispanic community, like, pouring back into the community that he came from. And I think that's one of the key things is, like, you know, pouring back into the community that you did come from. Because I think so many times we forget about that, like, where we do come from. And that's with anybody, not just, you know, the Hispanic culture, but I believe, like, with everybody, sometimes you just forget, like, where you come from, that you don't pour back. And so people really have to see that, like, exampleship of, like, this person. And, like, I think he was a good example because, you know, he went from, like, first generation of, you know, graduating, first generation college. I think he's working on his master's now, or he might have graduated with his master's. I forget. Please forgive me. I know you were on my show. I know you have your bachelor's. No, it was his master's. And, you know, but then, like, going back into the community and working with the community and helping them to get, you know, where they need to be. Like, you know, you can make it too, and you don't have to think, like, because you're a person of color that you can't make it, you know. And so I think that's always key to, like, with these you know, with our culture, like going back and pouring back into our culture and into our communities.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, back in the day, and the reason why I know all this stuff is give a shout out to Henry Archuleta again. When I was young, you know, he was definitely a person that brought our community together through musical rallies, canned food drives, stuff like that, because you know, what kind of race? It was blatant racism back there. It was very predominant to the point where we couldn't even go to college and stuff like that. But nowadays things have really changed. We have it's a different culture in society. It's still there. We see it with the fights of the right wing and the BML or whatever. But with us, I think, you know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe organize something like that nowadays. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should step up and do it, honestly. Who knows, though? But I think, you know, being role models is one thing, but then actually getting with people and talking to them is another. And so maybe in the future, you know, a lot of us can actually come together and do something like that instead of trying to be better or cooler than another, or who, you know, I've seen it in our culture lately, you know, who's better, who's whatever, you know, just down to the basic thing is a haircut. But, you know, I think if we come together and, you know, maybe we can set up something like that. It'd be awesome, right? Like a canned food drive for, you know, whoever, poor communities and stuff like that. Instead of these people, I mean, we had these stories, a couple of months ago where people were shooting up Federal every night. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
That should not be happening. And I think it's just a lack of people understanding, you know, what their purpose in life is. Just, oh, no, I did it, you know, I got them, and I mean, what's that going to prove? What's that going to get you in life? So I think, you know, all of us have to think about stepping up, and that's another point, too.
And that's crazy. Off topic. Well, not off topic, but on topic. But talking about canned food drives, because one of my themes for November is actually doing that to give back. So, y'all.
Another psychic moment.
We're giving you a sneak peek right now into November's show. But for November, actually, because it's called Ignite Thanks, because as you know, my show is called Ignite with Melissa. But we're going to Ignite Thanks in November. And so every day, actually, what I was going to do is every day, like, put something in the box. And so then by time Thanksgiving rolls around, like a couple days before Thanksgiving, we have the boxes full that we can hand out and give to the community.
Yeah, you've been involved in that. I've seen that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, that's great. Honestly, I haven't been. But no, that's great.
Well, he brought me a Mountain Dew, so
yeah,
he's giving back to the community. He's helping me stay on point, so.
Has good caffeine in it, too, so that's why she's amped up now.
I'm like, ready? All right.
What is that, the drink of champions?
It is. This is like the breakfast, lunch, overall drink of everything.
Mountain Dew.
Okay, it's really bad, you know, but still, like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll with it.
Processed drink, whatever, right? It's not. Well, it's vegan.
This is
Any
not.
drink is vegan.
This is not vegan.
Unless it has like cow products or something in it. Are we gonna read the label?
Okay, this has 200. Did y'all get? We said we would buy you a burrito if you guessed the other drink. This has
Look at those totals.
290 calories per bottle. Y'all,
wow.
Your girl needs help.
It's a 3-mile run right there. Or walk.
Well, hopefully.
Do you walk? Well, I'm about to start getting her on a walking plan, no?
Yes.
We gotta get Henry on the walking plan.
I'm like, you know, I'm gonna ride my bike today. And make it down to the roundabout, call my dad. Dad, you got your truck. I need to ride.
Come back.
He's like, no, ride your bike back home.
What kind of bike do you have? Do you have a bike?
Yeah, it's a little beach cruiser bike.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I think I asked you that before.
I ride it sometimes.
Sweet.
I wanted to get a mountain bike, but everybody went crazy this year because COVID, you know, so
we were talking about this
outside
before,
stuff, so
yeah.
like all the bikes, they're still gone. You still can't find bikes, or at least I can't find bikes.
Holler at your boy.
Right here.
You need a bicycle.
I do need a bike. I need a mountain bike.
Honestly, I have only like one for sale right now.
See, he's like, hit me up, buddy. He don't have what I need.
I can find you one.
Okay, I need a mountain bike. I prefer black and pink.
I'm like getting color specific. I actually have dealt with that. Like, get a little inventory of bikes, and then people are like, well, I don't like this or that or this or that. I'm like, well, if you go to a store, there ain't nothing there. It's cleared out. You'll find dust.
You know what I want? I want
I'm sure
like
replenished now,
the old school banana bikes. Yo, do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
The banana bikes? You could fit like 3. Okay, I remember when we were kids, right? Like we would go to Conoco, right, down the street from our house, and like there'd be like 5 of us, right? Like, so it'd be me riding on the bike, and then my next door neighbor, she'd be like on the back behind me, and then we'd have her brother like on the pegs behind us.
That's cool.
And then we'd have like one more person in the middle bars, because we're like, we can make it there. So yeah, if y'all know where I could get a banana bike, that's what I want.
Holler at her.
Holler at me.
Specialized? Hey, you saying Specialized? I know about Specialized. Those are the best bikes out there, especially the road bikes, or even if you can just get a hybrid of the Specialized bicycles. Yeah, I've owned a couple of those. Obviously, I turned them, but those are great bicycles.
What are Specialized?
He knows what he's talking about. Specialized is a company that's been around for a while, but it's the more predominant, expensive, good bikes right now.
So are those like in the $100 or $1,000?
It depends. You can get one for like $300. I don't think that's.
Is that Specialized in my budget?
Is that Mama's budget? That's not Mama's budget.
It's Mama's budget.
It's not Mama's budget.
Let me drop my Venmo right now.
It's in Mama's. It's in Daddy's budget. You gotta get a sugar daddy.
Well, I do have some sugar, but I ain't got a daddy.
I don't think we gotta come out with a sugar daddy.
Well, they have a sugar daddy.
The candy.
They do, yeah. They do.
Oh, I'll be stepping on toes then. No, but Specialized are great. They come in carbon forms. They come in tri-bikes. They come in like a standard aluminum frame. So about $600. They're expensive.
Oh, see. Yeah,
but he knows what he's talking about. So shout out. Hey, where do I give him Specialized shout out?
Like this is.
Even like 3 straight shout outs. We gotta like replay this and send it to, or give it to them and have them replay the show. Taco Hell, Specialized, and Olive Garden. And
Mountain Dew and water.
Sponsored by water.
Sponsored by water.
Well, what kind of water?
Well, this is the Melissa. This is the Ignite with Melissa water. You can only purchase it here at KUHS Denver. Yes, we will put the nice little wrap around it. You might even see my face, maybe. And we're gonna, it will be delivered by you.
Since she has drunk in it, took a drink of it. We're auctioning it off on eBay. After people are doing that nowadays.
And it's so cold.
And it's really starting to get on my nerves.
Every little thing, right?
Well, no, everything is getting on my nerves.
Every little
thing. I go, it's actually funny, but to me, I take it like, come on, dude. So people are eating like half of a burger, some fries. They'll take a picture of it and say it's for sale.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, what the hell? So I'm reporting them. You know what I mean? I'm reporting them.
Do people actually bid on it? Do people actually buy it?
Well, these are just like marketplace, so it's not eBay.
Yeah, but were people like commenting on it?
I didn't see anything because you can't see because it's like a direct thing.
Oh, okay.
So if you're on marketplace and you're like half-eaten burger, it's just disgusting. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, I guess they're like kind of trying to be funny about it, but I reported them. I reported you.
I red flagged you.
Nobody wants a freaking half-eaten Big Mac. Give me the whole Big Mac. The
whole Big Mac, yes.
McDonald's does not. Okay, so I'm going to start naming off the people who have veggie burgers and the people that don't. Good Times, veggie burger, doing good things over there.
Do they have veggie burgers?
Yeah. They're not bad. I mean, it's not
Whatever happened to Lark Burger? Are they still around?
Oh.
They used to have a lot
I
of
love Lark Burger. Really?
Stuff.
I didn't know that. That was back when I was a meatitarian.
I'm a meatitarian.
Dude, oh man, I don't know if I should say this either. This popped into my head, but I was talking to someone on Messenger the other night, and instead of vegetarian,
he's gonna hit someone on Messenger.
I was hitting him up. Instead of vegetarian, it spelt it differently. If you can make it, if you can.
That's why I'm partially blonde.
Instead of an E, it was an A.
Oh. Okay.
It was bad. So I was like, how did that even do that? And then they say that when you're typing, stuff, your history or whatever comes up. But I've never typed that word in my life.
He
so.
has.
No, I haven't.
I'm gonna see. The thing is that he works on computers, so he knows how to reset everything. That's why he's like, no, you haven't seen it, but really you have seen it. And Freddy's. Freddy's is good.
Are we doing another shout out to another company?
I guess
For
so.
free?
Freddy's. Well,
Have you had that?
No, I haven't had.
I've had
Wait,
Freddy's.
yeah, I think I have Freddy's. Yeah.
Honestly, I used to eat it because I used to work right over there at the outlets. I liked it for a minute, then it kind of messed me up, so I kind of got off the Freddy's tip. And I hate their fries. They're like
native foods.
They're so skinny. Oh, Native American foods are wonderful. I was talking about that with you earlier.
Ooh, you know where I want to go is to Tocabe. Have you ever been there?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a native restaurant here. It's over by Lakeside.
Oh, all right.
I've never been there, but they were even on Guy Fieri's, I think. I know they were on one of those shows where they came and showed off like their food, the native food. Like, it was really cool.
We should have like a table where they come in and then they can make it.
I know. We should. Yes.
That'd be pretty easy, actually.
We still need to have the cake. You know, we had this like
Ooh.
a
You actually
while
have to
back.
refresh me on this.
Okay, so when I first met Lenny, right, I was set up, y'all. They're like, come down to the show. We just want to talk to you, get to know you. And then I ended up in here.
That's Henry Archuleta right there.
Yep, and I ended up in here.
You can blame it on me, though. So that's fine.
And then we started, it was his birthday. So
Was it?
Yes. So it was like a week for your birthday, because your birthday is July 28th.
Like my 25th, right?
I think
Yeah.
so,
yeah. Cool, thank you.
So, July 28th is your birthday.
That's when my birthday is.
Yes. And so we were talking about what his favorite cake was. And so he said white cake was his favorite cake. And so we put out, who are the best bakers out there. Let's make a white cake and have you guys come in so we can say who's the best baker in Colorado. But then we never got back to it. I think what happened was that the cakes actually came and he didn't want to share. And so he was like, no, nothing ever happened. And so like he didn't even share with me, and he just was stingy and ate like all the cakes for himself. That's what I personally feel like what happened. And we're like, we're just gonna cover this up. Like, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right.
Depending on the year, because sometimes I'm told, I'm like, I don't want to celebrate my birthday. Why do people celebrate their birthdays?
This is
Maybe it was one of those years.
This is 2018. 2018, did you want to celebrate your birthday?
It could have been not. But anyways, people still know it's your birthday, so I'm not sure if anybody made me a cake that year. I can't remember.
Well, I know it was a white cake.
White cakes are bomb.
White cake. So what is your favorite food?
My favorite food?
Yes.
Wow. That's kind of hard right now because I am vegetarian again.
Can I turn on the phone lines? Can I turn them on?
Yeah.
Can I turn this on? Because we have Renato still on here with us. And I'd love to get a phone call from you because you have to try out his Peruvian food. Have you ever tried Peruvian?
No, I have not.
Okay.
But I would love to. I mean, I love, Spanish rice. I love tostadas with avocado on them, with no cheese. People were making fun of me at the bar the other day.
What'd you do?
Some chick was like, or can I say chick? Oops. Some young lady. What? I'm being politically correct. She was like, "Oh my God, what are you doing? Only kids do that." And I'm like, I didn't know kids were the only ones that asked for no cheese. Is that true?
No cheese?
Like kids ask for no cheese and that's it.
My kids are always like, "Can you give me like double, triple cheese?"
Right, well, I mean when they were young though.
Yeah, they love cheese.
Okay, cool. So they're acting like only kids ask for no cheese. Honestly, instead of cheese, you get beans. I don't know if they're cooked in lard or not, which is the downside of eating at a restaurant. But tostada, beans, lettuce, tomato, and then you just ask for avocado on it. Boom. Wonderful. I love that right now because it's kind of like when you're on this diet, it's kind of like the only thing you can have at a Mexican restaurant besides rice and other stuff. But rice is fried in oil and stuff like that. So you just have to be careful, I mean, before this, I don't know, asada fries. I love chili cheese fries. I mean, I love breakfast burritos at Taco Star. Those are bomb. I love smothered burritos. I love green chili. I love vegan. Actually, I used to always make it without pork. all the time actually. Whenever I cook it actually. So.
Have you ever had a Frito pie?
A Frito pie?
Frito pie. Y'all, if y'all, my New Mexico people out there, my New Mexicans, Nueva Mexico, if you know about them Frito pies, come on, like, I'll just drive to New Mexico just for a Frito pie.
That's dope. I've never had that. I mean, I know there's this restaurant I wanted to visit in Los Angeles area, and I forget the name of it, but they had New Mexico food there, and a guy from New Mexico is the chef, and it's in Long Beach, I believe. I'll have to look it up on my Instagram. I'll give you guys that next time. I should give them a shout out. They're a small business. But they have all kind of like the Native American mixed with New Mexican kind of traditional food, and it looks bomb. I mean, I don't know about the fried stuff now, even though I had French fries today, which is technically vegetarian, but anything deep fried can hurt your heart, which is terrible.
Oh, speaking of deep fried, okay, Mexico City has the best deep fried tacos.
Jeez.
Have you been to Mexico City downtown?
Oh no, I want to go to Mexico City. I thought you meant there was a restaurant called Mexico City.
There is, yes.
Oh, that's what you're saying. In Colorado.
Yeah, in Colorado. But I want to go to Mexico City. It's beautiful. But yes, Mexico City downtown has the best deep fried tacos.
That's awesome.
Ever. You gotta try them.
I mean, literally, you can make tacos with whole beans instead of crushed up like a tostada. You can put whole beans in it. Boom, you're eating a vegetarian meal.
What is your guys' favorite Mexican dish? Let us know.
Indian taco, stuffed sopapilla, chili relleno. I can go on and on.
No.
I love burgers
Sopapillas are good.
You know,
my son likes that, the Mexican hamburgers.
Those are bomb. I usually get those at a restaurant up the street, and they're pretty good. I'm not gonna give no more shots out. I was gonna say
today has just been like an advertising day. We're just shouting out. Okay, I think I got it to go.
You got a caller coming in? Do we put our headphones on for that?
Hold on. Okay, let's see if I can get this to work.
We can hear you. Can we hear you?
This is.
But no, I mean, there's a Chubby's down. Oh, I'm shouting out now.
How do I do this?
Chubby's down the street. Taco Star, Santiago's, all on 104th. 92nd has a bunch of good little restaurants.
Do I have to put in a passcode?
Oh boy, 1953 maybe.
Cancel.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there it is.
Oh, come on. Okay, guys. Renato, if you are still on there, we're going to give you the phone number. It is 720.
I forgot. I used to do sports on here all the time.
361.
It's on the back.
Is it?
Or it used to be. Henry! Help us! We're going to get you the number here in a minute.
385 05
I forgot the number.
13. Oh, see, I got it right. Oh, mira, ¿qué pasa?
Well, I thought you were just BSing with those numbers.
I was really saying it. Okay, Renato, if you are still on here, hold on. We're gonna tag you in the comments because we want Renato to get on here because he has the food, the Peruvian food, and we gotta settle a little debate with him. So, Renato, call 720. Oh, let's see if I can get this. 386 0513. If you are listening, I'm going to tag you in here. Renato, we want you to call because we have to settle this debate about, you know what their most famous dish is, what they say is their most famous dish, what they're known for.
What?
Ceviche.
I mean, it sounds
now,
sexy.
I feel our ceviche, Mexican ceviche, is better.
Honestly, what does that mean? What is that?
Ceviche?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, it's like, so it has like it depends who makes it. So there's like shrimp, some put like octopus, like everything in there.
Seafood.
Yeah, like seafood.
Okay.
But I feel like we have the best ceviche, but we've had this argument. So Brother Renato, if you are still on there,
I don't eat
shout
seafood.
out. No seafood?
No. The smell kind of messes it up for me. I could smell taste. Can you smell taste?
No, I can't smell nothing. I don't have a sense of smell.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Did I open a can of worms there?
no, so okay, it's weird. So I can smell like strong smells, like if there's like a fire or like stuff like that, but like a general, like normal sense of smell. So I even tell people, like when I put perfume in that on, I'm like, sorry if I accidentally have a lot, because I can't smell what I'm putting on, so I don't know if I have enough or not enough.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, you know,
Right.
but, so don't be farting or nothing like that, because I will smell it. So, you know, my whole sense of smell is not blacked out. I'll be like, you nasty.
Well, there's farters in this world and there's non-farters.
Well, yes.
I mean, everyone does it, but, I mean, in public, some people are just like, I don't give a crap, and they'll hear them, they'll be like, yeah, me, whatever. Then you have your people that literally will go to the bathroom. That's what I've learned in this life. And I'm one of those people who...
He's one of those people that will do it right by you.
No, I'm kind of discreet.
No.
I don't like... It's not my thing to, like, be like, hey, you know, check this out, you know? Not my thing, but some people, hey. Like, I ain't even going to call out my family like that, but... Because I know who is and who isn't, right?
I got y'all's back. He don't got y'all's back. I got your back.
Some people are public
it.
farters and some people are not. But
Don't let him talk to you like that.
I'm not. Some people are, though. Seriously, they're like, I don't care. You got to let it, you know.
Hello, Javi. Okay, so shout out to all the people who tuned in today. No one ever told us. They never guessed the drink. But Michele, Daniel, Christina, Nicholas, Nicole, let's see who else we have on here. Ramiro, Dougie?
Dougie?
Is that how you say it? Teach me how to Dougie?
Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to... Oh, yeah. Go one more time. Oh, yeah, for sure, Dougie.
Dougie, Miguel de Leon, Ramon and Sonia, Lennon,
Cream. Who said cream?
Rodart. I can never say that right.
Rodarte?
Sergio.
Rodarte? I'm not good at
Frankie,
accents
Jamila, Felix. Thank you guys, Ramon. Cream. What is the cream for, Michele? What is cream?
Hey, I could eat beans, rice,
Maybe
guacamole. Yeah, that's dairy, so it's good. You know what? I just started this 3 weeks ago. So, I was on just a whatever diet, you know, just like everyone else. But, you know, I'm going to try and stick with it. I was thinking about having cheat days. There's a couple times where my friend was like, here, share these nachos with me. I'm like, all right, I guess.
So don't ever ask me to be your accountability partner when it comes to food. Because I'll be like, just eat one. It's okay.
And that's completely all right. Do you get, like, your blood drawn ever or no?
No.
To see your cholesterol levels and stuff?
No.
But women, I think men have more heart attacks than women, right? I'll have to look this up now.
I don't know.
But, I mean, that's what, you know, eating clean prevents, and diabetes and all that stuff, so. But, I mean, you know, you know, like I said, it's been only 3 weeks. Before this, in 2010, I was vegetarian for, like, a couple of years, till 2012. I think I went, like, whenever I want to cleanse, I'll do that vegan diet for like 5 or 6 days, and then I'll get off of it. But it makes you feel better. For me, I mean, if you've never had an issue with anything, you know, you're good. Eat what you want, you know.
Okay, here's the truth.
Which is cool. That's cool. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Is that a song? I appreciate... We should make it a song.
I appreciate you. I'll bust it out right now.
I appreciate you. Just kidding. What were we going to say? I'm sorry. I want to
let you know, girl.
Appreciate.
I appreciate you.
You. That's a good octave. What were you going to say to me, though? I'm sorry. I'm like interrupting.
I don't know. Okay.
Random stuff.
Menudo or
Menudo.
pozole?
Me?
Yes, you got to choose between the two.
And this is, I don't know. I only saw pozole or menudo when I would go to the big families things. My parents didn't make. My parents didn't make a lot of stuff like that,
Heavy.
so yeah, he didn't like it.
No?
He's not a big menudo. He may have had it in his household growing up.
Okay, but you have to choose one.
We ate basic American stuff.
Menudo or pozole?
Neither.
Oh.
Sorry, I don't really like hominy. I don't like tripe. So I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Come on over. I'm eating some. What is that? Campbell's soup.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Elote
Elote.
or corn in a cup?
Oh man, they're the same but different.
Different but the same.
Oh, that's like equal to me.
You gotta choose one.
Oh boy.
Y'all.
So well, just because corn is on a cob and it's it can be messy, I'll go with the corn in a cup because you're eating it with
Okay,
That's
going
food.
with corn in the cup.
Corn,
okay.
It's the same thing though.
A mangonada
Oh boy.
or a piña loca.
What the hell is that?
You've never had a piña loca? Come on.
I mean, I see them at the restaurants, right? They have like the little thing in it, and there's like a thing.
The
with
big pineapple.
sprinkle thing. Oh no, I don't know what you're talking about then.
Okay.
I'm telling you, we ate some basic stuff growing up.
Okay. Well, so did we, but you gotta venture
dabbled out, yeah,
you
I feel you.
You gotta dabble out
I
there.
feel you.
Okay.
So I can't even answer the question. I'm so sorry. If
Santis
it's pineapple, maybe
or
the pineapple.
chubbies?
Who?
I said Santis or chubbies?
Santiago's or Chubbies? Woo! Man. I'm not gonna sit here for like, what do we have, like 2 minutes left?
We started this briefing.
I can't really make a choice because I like Santiago's chili better. Just because the red chili kind of gives me a little heartburn because they put red and green in Chubbies, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, because I see red in there.
I just eat it. It's good.
It's bomb. I love the chili cheese fries from there.
They don't have medium fire. It's just one. Like
right now, I'll say Chubbies.
Okay, Chubbies.
Right now,
Chubbies.
but in the past it was Santiago's. So, but right now, Chubbies.
All right, y'all. Well, we're talking about food because we love
Soda.
our food.
Es soda.
Que soda.
Que soda.
Que soda.
Eso.
Let's see.
Michele.
That's the Mexican way to say it. Do it.
Michele.
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 That's how I'm gonna start calling you, girl. Michele.
Michelin tires. Another shout out.
Oh, you're giving all the free shout outs today.
Boom. Since nobody guessed it,
Yeah, since none of y'all guessed it,
it's a root beer.
it is a root beer.
What's up, root beer?
We love you too. With ice cream.
I didn't even say the
Root
name
beer
of that
floats.
one. It's self-explanatory.
Yes, yes.
What's in my guy, though?
Michele said, oh my.
Ooh.
Dang.
The sugars are overwhelming. Maybe that's why I'm twitching. Just kidding.
I know. Just mind your business. Just mind your business.
Wow.
Well, as always, it's such a pleasure having you in here and having fun. Like, he wanted to ditch out on me halfway through, but I was like, nah, bruh.
I almost got out of here, but she flattened my bike tire.
I was like, I'm gonna cut your tire.
She did.
Don't believe anything he said. You heard it here first. No.
No, I'm glad to come on and talk. It's been a fun show.
Yeah, I'm always glad to. When I first met Lenny, we just clicked like that, and we always had fun, and you're always great. And
Chemistry, it's good. I mean, when
Yes.
you meet someone and if it works, hey, we're here again. So
we are here again. We'll be here every Friday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, here on KUHS Denver, the stream.
yeah.
Oh, I like you're getting close to my radio voice. Oh.
Hello.
It is I.
Hello. This is William.
What's your great impression when you're doing radio? Like,
Oh I never did.
when you do it between the shows, like the music.
Impression?
Or not impression, but like when you're talking, like.
Like who do I think I'm like?
Like, no, like how do you do it? Like when the music's playing and you're going into the next one and you're like, thank you for calling in.
Oh.
I don't know what it's called.
But I don't know. I just. try
I
to
see
be
everyone
myself.
else on the show do it. No, I'm asking how do you do it?
Oh, hello, this is the Sports Talk Show with Lenny. Thanks for being here with me. And I'd like to give a shout out to the Denver Nuggets for holding it down to the Western Conference Finals, even though they lost last night. Welcome to the show, everybody. We want to hear your thoughts, your phone calls, and everything like that here on the Lenny Sports Talk Show. So there you go.
Oh, come on, somebody. You want to hear mine?
Yeah.
All right.
Are we going to come back and do this or what?
We are.
I hope so.
We're going to come back. And
I like that passion.
You got to come back. We are. We are. That's a song.
The youth of the nation.
Yeah, there you go. I knew it was something. I just knew that we are.
Same era. There goes that again. Same era.
Yes.
That's how we know.
That's all. That's how. Oh, see, this is how we're gonna leave you guys on Friday night, and you feel alright.
Is it Friday?
It is Friday.
Oh, sweet. Y'all have a good time.
It is Friday, so y'all, thank you as always for tuning in with us and hanging out with us for this hour. Like we said, it's been going a little rough this past season, past couple weeks. I think this past, since forever. It feels like
2020.
Forever. Yeah, 2020. Y'all, and I'm just saying right now, 2020 is going downhill when the hole is winning.
Who?
The black hole.
Who's that?
You don't know. Yes, you do. Come on, sports commentator.
The black hole?
How do you not know the black hole?
The Raiders.
Oh my God.
It's not the
now we're not supposed to give them the shout out.
It's not, you know what? It's not the black hole anymore, though.
I know.
They're in Las Vegas. Vegas? Vegas? Or do you say the G?
Las Vegas.
Los.
But they got an awesome stadium, though. I'll tell you that.
Nobody there.
There was people there the other day.
But isn't that funny, that like Los Angeles, Las Vegas, they made these new stadiums and nobody can be there. That's so sad.
Dang, but they got a nice. Oh, brother Renato, we tried to get you on, brother. Next one, we're definitely getting you on. But shout out to Pisco Sour in Aurora. Go order. They are. You could dine in and take out.
Sweet.
So, and I always like to shout out brother Renato because, as you know, I host a small group, and he would just open his doors and let us be there. And there's not a lot of people that still do that, like in businesses and stuff like that, and just are great, genuine people that open. It's like opening up your home, because that's your baby, that's your place.
Oh yeah.
So I always say he always opened up his home to us, and even till this day still opens up his home. And so I'm just so grateful for you and all that you do in the community as well, and what you're doing. So you're amazing, and thank you. So if you guys need a new Mexican place to go visit, a Peruvian place, go check out some Peruvian food at Pisco Sour this weekend, and tell them Melissa sent you on Ignite, and she said my ceviche is the best.
Do you have the address?
Ooh, not on me. I can pull it up.
We could pin it in the comments.
Yeah, we'll pin it in the comments, but
'Cause I'd like to go out there.
You gotta go try some platanos, like everything.
Sure.
What do they have? Mariscos, con arroz. So good.
Sounds good to me.
They have a lot of good. They have the asada,
Oh.
They got a lot of good stuff. You gotta go.
Hey, well, as long as they have rice and beans.
And the best thing, you know what else they have?
What? Ruru. Mountain Ruru. What's up with that?
So.
Thank you.
Part of my corazón.
Just has your name on it when you get there.
They're like, here you go. I was like, I would like one Mountain Dew on the rocks, please. A little cherry. Right there
Ooh, that's cool.
But yeah, so shout out Pisco Sour. We love you guys. Thank you so much. And as always, guys, we thank you so much. Again, I got off topic, but thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us. We appreciate every single one of you, and always joining us in on the stream. And we just thank you for taking time out of your day to listen to us and continuing following us and supporting us here on Ignite with Melissa on KUHS Denver, the stream. And so we just want to wish you guys a good weekend. Have a blessed weekend. It's supposed to be 90 tomorrow, 60 on Sunday, I think, with snow rolling into the mountains.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
That's what I heard. That's what That's what I hear. But it's Colorado. You know, anything could happen. Just look at a couple weeks ago. We had snow.
Oh, gosh.
2 days and then 90 days the next day. So anything can happen here. You never know.
Hope not.
But don't believe me. But you can kind of believe me because that's technically how the weather people are. You know, they say something, but sometimes it doesn't really happen. Okay, I'm not going to go there.
Sprinkle.
Yes.
Sprinkle the snow.
But as always, guys, thank you for tuning in. And shout out one more time before we leave to my son, Nikolai. Baby, I love you. Happy 17th birthday. We're going to eat some cake. And as always, guys, if no one's told you today, I want to remind you that you have purpose, you are loved, and you belong. So, yo, man, Lenny. And your girl Melissa signing out on KUHS Denver, the stream Ignite. Woo woo, love, peace,